I didn't mean to make another video, but I'm going to try to make this short. This Margaret M. Windsor, and I was kidnapped in 41 and brought to Moulton, Alabama from London, from Buckingham Palace, and given the name of a twin, Peggy and Dempsey, married to Childers. Peggy and Carl, the twins, were both killed by their mother, Lina. They were born out of wedlock. It was a horrible existence. You can't describe it. My point here, though, in adding this is I did a manuscript on mind control and the use of it. It's a weapon that's invisible unless it's deliberately done in patterns, like some that I tell about. So you would think it was meant to, so that this would be exposed. Anyway, I started talking about that, and what I really wanted to go back to also was the funding in your organizations, like your pharmaceuticals, your research organizations, your agencies. Well, you can put law in there. You can put all your agencies that fall under, well, what falls under the Treasury Department, etc., in the country, and ask, are they still working for the people? I have to wonder about that, so, because sometimes the people aren't working for the people. But I want to use an example, and I don't have this written down. I'm putting it from things that I've known in the past. I know that I'm going to use this as an example, that a long time ago, well, it has been a long time ago, like if you wanted security to keep your pharmacy from being, or store from being robbed, or if you had a fur or a clothes, well, let's put it, one of the chains from being robbed, back then you hired a security guard or an agency to send out security guards, okay? Now then, this is the point I want to make. Did they, in return, the agencies you hired to protect you, in return, turn around and create the, well, let's say they robbed you, went in and robbed you. And it's hard to prove when the one you've got that's supposed to secure your goods is the one that is doing it to you. Now then, maybe I didn't get that out exactly the way I wanted it worded, or emphasis put on it. I'm going to have to stop. I'm kind of tired. What I want to say is stop and check out your planes that went down over the past, really since before 1980. But they suddenly, everybody has got a mental health issue. Well, you lock somebody away for mental health or something, you label them and you do a background check, and their good is gone. You seal their lips there. They really don't dismiss it, because that's where it's at and getting worse. Okay, I've always said that at least some of these planes going down and the people being programmed to take them down, whether it's a pilot or an air marshal that's put on there to protect you, can come out and shoot you. The point being, if mind control is used, and it has been at least in some of them, that takes a plane into the ocean or the side of the mountain or lose it somewhere, then it's brought about people feeling the need to be safe and security. So therein, you can't get on a plane. Look at all that's happened in the name of security to get on an airplane. Okay, now then, the schools with your children in it that you love very much. Now then, suddenly all these mass shootings, and I do know that they were done with mind control programming. The Sandy Hook, the James Holmes, and just blame it on mental illness, and you just soak him with these psychotic drugs. Say you're treating an illness when you're torturing. He's been programmed. I wanted to mention Andrea Yates here, who was treated for mental illness when really she was under mind control. She drowned her kids. And it's a horrible thing. The horrible thing also is, what if you were that mother and you didn't know you'd been programmed, and you would always blame yourself, no matter what. You'd blame yourself, even if you found out. A mother would. She was treated as being tortured for mental illness. And now that I'm losing it, because there was something else. No, I'm not going to tell about this one. This is one that happened in a nearby county. And I'm not going to say anything, though, really. I found out that people really don't want to hear it unless it's happened to them, and it won't change this anyway. So I'm not even going to mention it. Yes, I have indirectly. But I guess I'm asking people to look at the agencies. Now then, it's really already in place. The New World Order, your global government, which is the Illuminati, Trilateral, Bohemian Club, all of it. Those are the same name for the global government that's in power now. And just think of they own and control, or at least control your corporations. That's your pharmaceutical, your medical supplies. And next time you go into a hospital and you think, geez, all this money for research and everything, look at all these things. What did they do with the research money? Did they use it to cure, or geez? I mean, stop and ask yourself. They tell you that's a fear tactic, or that you're being paranoid, or something, to question where all this money for the last years and years have gone into research. Well, you look around you, if you go in the hospital. I did accounting for a hospital. It was payroll, but it was also for inventory. So I got a good look way back then at what's spent on just supplies for a hospital. So the economy is really built around not curing an illness, but either keeping it going or inventing one. Not funny. I didn't mean it to be funny. And I'm going to shut up. I don't need somebody knocking at my door. I've put enough and stuck my head out enough and got it chopped off. So I guess I better not use that word. I've already had enough things done to me. So anyway, I keep saying anyway. Maybe sometime in the near future I'll have a chance to sit down and have things more organized to put up, or maybe I won't need to anymore. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Look at the change, let me say since before 80, but in the security, what you're calling security can end up being the opposite. The results can end up being the opposite. And the New World Order has you. And I want to say this, that there was the wrestler, Jesse Ventura, and he even filmed out near Hot Springs, I believe, Arkansas, where the New World Order, the Illuminati, has actually dug underground. This was filmed. This is on TV, HLN. I'm not sure who put it up, but it was his program. He did the filming and all that, Jesse Ventura. He also said that John Lennon, and that's what I've always said, because I was working for the district attorney, Fred Simpson, in 1980 when he was shot by Mark David Chapman. And Mark David Chapman was programmed. So off to prison he goes. He's a victim whether you like to. Hey, I'm British. I love John Lennon. But Mark David Chapman was programmed. He may have had the gun in his hand, but it wasn't he that really pulled the trigger. Now then, it's up to the people to have stopped it. The people have, my goodness, I've been telling this for so long, and I've been calling names and everything in the book, and especially about being kidnapped and all that. So I'm going to let it go, and I'm not going to try not to say unless something new comes up about the drug pharmaceutical companies, the research money that goes in to cure illnesses, and very few of them, if any, are ever cured. But you sure have some new ones coming on the horizon, don't you?